Alright, loading back in to get into the proper room.
Oh,
I
no.
will wait for you to create and invite.
Wait, are we all the way back here?
There it is.
Yeah, pretty much everything in this room we gotta do again. Do you want to hit up the water first? Can we do the water first?
Am I just in the wrong spot or something? Did it load me into the wrong place? Because
Yes,
I'm
that seems
way
right.
back.
Sorry, I was deafening, so I didn't keep hearing Emily. And I'm at the start of the potion room.
I am not right now. I might just have lost my bearings. Hold on.
All I need now is... Huh? Ah, you did it! Listen, the purpose of this tower was to create what's called a soul stone. Now I need you...
We have to do all of this again.
Okay, so I just got the cutscene that I got at the start of this area.
Yeah, I have to redo pipes again as well?
Yes, I think pipes, gears, everything is all part of this room.
God, this sucks. Okay. Alright, well, we need to make purple first, which means I need red from you, and we gotta get rid of all the leaks.
Can you cut off 3?
I should be able to. You're gonna not be. You can't send it through 1 though.
Alright, give me a hot second.
Can you cut off? Hold on. Alright, that's purple done. I'm switching off blue and turning on yellow, so we're doing orange.
Okay, I see yellow, I need blue. No, or orange, it needs red. Okay, one sec. We did orange or green second last time, so my brain just went to that. Anyway, we should be good.
It's not filling up. Do you have a leak on your end? I think I have a leak on my end, don't I? Oh, I do. You can't send it through 2. It won't be possible for it to come through 2 at all. Thank you, Roy Mark.
Question mark done?
I'm trying to play around with what we've got here to see if I can get rid of the leaks on my end. I need it to not come through... oh no, never mind. I'm not going to be able to fix that, am I? Let's see. It can't come through... Hold on, I need to rework some of my pipes. Hold on. What pipes are you sending?
We had a really weird bug.
Yeah.
We're gonna create the room again. For some reason, none of the
Down
interactables
pipe is
spawned
sending,
on
I'm sending through
Emily's
3,
side.
and
Oh, Jeff AC
Hold on a second.
object.
No, you're sending through one. I'm
Oh,
sending
okay.
through 3.
All right. Well, we're gonna go back in.
Yeah, we have to redo like a ton of stuff, so don't worry, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Restart game. I'm assuming it's not an issue that I'm gonna have to restart.
Okay, sorry. They
I
unmuted
invited
to
you,
say
yeah,
that they were having some issues. I'm trying to figure out what pipes you're sending red through, because I'm trying to patch the leaks and figure out where I can get it out of.
So you're sending yellow through 1, right?
1 is the only one I'm pretty much required to. I don't have to send it back to anywhere else technically.
Okay, then I'm sending it initially through 3, then it comes through 6 and 7, and I can either send it through 4 and 5, or I can block those off.
Sorry, I've got limited pipes to work with here, so I'm just trying to figure out what I can place where.
Alright, so right now I have it coming through 5 and 4. And, well, okay, alright. I'll wait for you to figure stuff out.
Sorry, I feel like I'm missing a pipe. Oh no, it's just in a weird spot in my inventory. Okay. So I can pass it through. I can pass I guess the orange I'm sending, I can pass it straight through to 6 and 7. Like, if you can only send it through 6 and 7, I think we've got an easy win here. But I don't know if that's possible.
And guess what? It should be good, right?
Maybe. Hold on.
So if you need to send it through 6 and 7, I can solution that. If you need to send it through 4, 5, 6, and 7, I can also solution that. I just need to know what state I need to be in.
Okay, where I'm at right now, I have no leaks. So if you can make what I've sent you work, I'm sending it currently through... Okay, we got it.
Like I said, I can make both of those work.
Okay, yeah, I was having a hard time reasoning through mine because I had a limited number of pipes I could interact with. Okay, we need your... or no, we need nothing from you. So you turn off red, I've got orange, or yellow and blue to make green.
Can you not send through 3?
If I don't send through 3, I might have to send through somewhere else. Hold on, I'll see what I can do.
Because with that, my left circuit is finished.
Okay, I have no leaks on my end if you can patch this. That went way smoother this time.
Are you ready for gear?
Yeah, I'm jumping in the tub. When you're in position, let me know and I'll go ahead and flip the gear.
I'm ready to guilty gear.
Alright, if you want to buy us time, the ones that we should focus on are the Saturn and the stars, and those are going to be at the positions top left and direct left.
Okay, hold on. Because this is funny to me. I immediately was like, why is it so much darker in the game this time? And I realized because my fucking light wasn't on.
So in order, the highest priorities are 11 o'clock and then the 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Saturn going.
Alright, it's moving. I'll tell you when to stop. And stop. Perfect. Next up is the 9 o'clock.
Give me the symbol.
It's the stars, the triple stars. I didn't know you had those symbols on your end.
I don't. What I do have is a piece of paper.
Gotcha. Good. Alright, keep going. It's gotta keep going around, because, it shot right past me. And stop. You can do the others in any order you want to. Next up for me would be the sun symbol, the circle with the 8 circles around it. It's going way smoother. We might get to the new content way faster than I thought. With how far back it set us, I thought that was going to be a real problem. How's everyone doing today? Here it comes. Go ahead and, one more. That's it.
Okay, moon or star?
Star next.
I fucking fell into that. I got myself.
What happened? Go ahead and stop it.
If you've already moved up the ladder, it doesn't matter, but I just moved an earlier piece.
Gotcha. Yeah, all that's left is the sun at 3 o'clock. Or sorry, moon at 3 o'clock.
Got that.
You can stop it next one. Alright, we're good to go. We can start with the actual potion making.
It's time for alchemy. Alright, you guys just start sending me plants over and I'll start sending you stuff back.
I'll see what I can get to grow real quick. I might need some sauce.
If you can get me weird suction cup plant, that one I can at least get you a mug of red.
I'm gonna send you 3 plants. I have no idea if any of them are valuable to you. I need, something to grow the one that we called the gem inside the crescent moon.
Okay, so can you send me? Do you have bucket of green?
I can get you a bucket of green, yeah.
Okay, so send me a bucket of green. I can send you back a mug of green, and the beer that I'm sending you, the bucket of yellow, that can grow the gem.
Alright. I'm sending you one of all three colors that I have available to me. You can toss any of them that aren't useful to you. So the red grows the gem?
Red grows gem. A bucket of purple also grows something. Hold up. Bucket of purple grows the purple one with the feelers coming out of it.
What was I supposed to use the bucket of red for? Because I thought it was supposed to grow that other thing, but that did not work.
A bucket of red is not apparently used for anything from my thing. Bucket of purple grows purple.
I've got that gemstone for you whenever you want it.
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta send stuff back, right? Because I have this.
So the bucket of purple grows what? Can you describe the plant to me? It's the purple bean thing?
No. The bean with the yellow top. I'm sending you a mug of green. The mug of green grows the yellow bean with the green top. The bucket of purple grows the purple with the sort of feelers coming out. And the red I sent you grows the brown pods.
Okay, you may need to send me another bucket of red. If I need to make another one for you, let me know what I need to send you.
I need a suction cup plant.
Got it. Alright, I've got the suction cup plant, if you can send me back the thing. And that will give me the red I can use to grow the brown beans. I was holding down the wrong button during that. The bucket of red that you're going to make from the suction cup thing, that's for growing the brown beans, right?
Correct. The mug of red.
Mug of red, correct. Alright, sending that back over immediately.
And the brown beans, you just need to start giving me instructions for how to make potions.
Okay, so, the brown beans plus the suction cup plant both point at a red potion, on mine, and we need the red potion to mix with all the others to make the poison. The purple eggplant that has the tentacles coming out of it mixes with a white potion to make a green potion that we need. The white potion is made from a bucket of lava and the green bean looking thing.
Okay, so I don't have any of these ingredients yet. I think the lava is just orange.
Okay, do you have the green bean pod instructions on how to grow it? It's not just water.
The green bean is the mug of green that I sent you.
Got it. Okay, I got the mug of red. I'm sending you back the green bean pod. The green bean pod mixes with the brown pod, which I could have made and before sending that over. And that will make the red potion. That's the first of our 3 potions. Alright, sending you the brown pod. The brown pod mixes with the suction cup plant, if you still have that. If you need another one, let me know.
I need another one.
Okay.
Okay, so you said brown pod and suction cup plant.
Brown pod and suction cup plant are what I have in my instructions to make a red potion. Alright, I'm sending that over right now.
Alright, I have red potion.
Okay, you're probably going to want to hold on to that because you have to mix 3 potions to make a black potion. The next one is a blue potion. The blue potion is made from the Gemerald one and also the blue one with the tentacles coming up and out of it. Do you remember how to make that?
I don't have that.
Let me check to see if it's just plant it and it gives it to us. Do you still have that Gemerald plant, or did you make something with it?
I still have a Gemerald. I just need the other one.
Alright, so this one mixes with the other one, the Gemerald, and makes a blue potion. That is the second of the 3 that we need. Okay, do you still have the green bean pod looking thing, or did you use that for something?
Alright, blue potion. We are back to where we were last time.
Do you still have the green bean pod, or do you need another one of those?
I have the green bean pod.
Okay, if you send me the cart, I'm gonna send you a bucket of orange, unless you still have a bucket of orange, in which case you mix those together to make a white potion.
I have orange.
If you mix the orange and the green bean pod, it should make the white potion.
I have white.
If you mix the white with the eggplant with the tentacles coming out of it, that should make green.
I have green.
If you mix red, blue, and green together, you should get a black potion that I need.
I have poison.
The poison for the plant. The plant's poison.
I'm sending you the applicator.
I can't wait to somehow misclick, and then we have to make the whole potion again. Anyway. I have murdered a plant.
Cold blood. The door is closed behind me. I have gemeralds.
I'm not sure where my next door has opened, but I'm looking around real quick.
Hey, over here. Ah, we are nearing the end, my friend. I'm certain the final piece and the way to create the soul stone itself are hidden somewhere in this very chamber. Now hurry, find it, go! We are so close, so close!
So close!
That old goat. Always so worried someone would touch his possessions.
I have found a hourglass.
I'm finally out of cutscene.
I was given an hourglass, or I found an hourglass that I can place in like 100 different places in this room. It's ridiculous.
So, before that cutscene started, I found a gem roll that I can interact with, and I was trying to figure out what that was doing, and I clicked it a bunch of times, and now it's just on.
Okay, I found an hourglass and some devices to interact with, and the only thing about this device that's kind of interesting is it's got a key in the middle of it. I don't know if that's meaningful for you. Something you are doing, perhaps, is making a sound in my room. This device is getting, like, more knobs poking out of it.
Okay, so I have a device here, or at least a instruction manual that says, when orb not on, don't touch crystal, but when orb on, touch crystal until light and then knob come out.
Yes, I think I see the same instructions. Do not touch crystal while orb off. When orb on, touch crystal, orb go on, and out comes Pokey.
So I have a clock I can't interact with, but it's making noise. And also in there.
Yeah, I've got that device that we see pictured there, and it's currently flashing light.
Also, just I'm pointing out weird things in the room. There's a painting on the wall that says Espian on it. ESP line break IAN.
Oh, that's interesting. I have one that says Nepias, like Nepias, with a line break in the middle again.
One sec. Give me yours slowly.
NEP, Nevada EP, and then line break, and then IAS on the next line.
Okay, and mine was ESP, like psychic, and then IAN.
I mean, they're all anagrams of sapien. I don't know if that matters.
Oh, I took the painting.
Oh, maybe I can take mine too.
Alright, I have like a lot of paintings that I can take them all.
I cannot take paintings, but I have a lot of paintings in this room. I have one that's like a kangaroo head with bunny ears with a tail that is a bird's neck that's biting itself and a white wing on it with one leg. I'm sorry, that's an awful description, but you know.
Kangaroo head with a lion on the stomach and a bird tail that's biting itself?
No, I have... So it's a kangaroo head and kind of an ostrich-shaped body with the one white wing, and the tail is a very long bird neck that's kind of wrapping around to bite itself.
Does it have a snail on its head?
No.
Alright, because I almost found that, but it has a snail on the head.
I have one with a snail on its back.
Wait, never mind, I have it. I just already picked it up.
I'm not sure how useful... Oh, man, I'm seeing a lot more paintings up here. My guess is I might have a lot of the same paintings you do, and we gotta correspond them in some way. I'm also finding objects around the room that I can pick up and move around, though I don't know how much value it has. I found a tiny little miniature globe, I found a wooden square, and I found an hourglass. They're sort of located in highlighted positions, and when I pick them up, like the room is showing me places I can put it back down. Also, I found a grandfather clock that has like tools on the side of it, like I can turn dials on the side of it.
Can you set the grandfather clock to 9 o'clock?
It's already set to 9 o'clock, but there's dials on the left, on the side of it for me that have like red hands.
Set the top one to 4.
Assuming that they're numbered, like, are you mean like a 4 o'clock position?
No, maybe. So I just looked at the side of my grandfather. So I think we have to interact with things. Wait a minute. Okay, I think we have to interact with things to make the rooms sort of match up a bit. Because on the side of my grandfather clock, I have 3 nodules and then a thing on the bottom. And the top one is circular and has like 4 nubs on top, like 4 little lines. The second one, still circular, 6 lines. The third one, circular, but 3 lines.
Okay, can you give me the numbers corresponding to all 3 of your dials?
That would be 10, 11, 12, 1 for the first one.
10, 11, 12. So 1 o'clock for the first one. What about the next one?
9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2.
Okay, and how about the last one?
11, 12, 1.
Is there anything in your room to indicate that, like, there's a correct position for those dials? Because I have the dials and they have the same sorts of, like, positions they can go to, but I don't know if there's, like, a right setting for them.
Let me take a look around.
When I change the settings to what I have, I've set them all to, like, their rightmost positions. My grandfather clock is going absolutely batshit. Like, it's going a mile a minute. This pendulum fucks.
It's hard to decipher what this is trying to tell me with these little notches. So every now and then also my clock goes off and it's like a cuckoo clock and it goes off and cuckoos twice.
Yeah, mine's doing something similar. I found another thing I can interact with in my room, just kind of pointing out things as I see them. I've got these 2 panels that I've identified at least. There may be more, but I found 2 panels that have these sorts of like intricate paisley or flower patterns on them, and they're in 4 sections and I can rotate the sections, so maybe we have to match them?
Okay, so I have one of those. Okay. So I'm gonna... God, how do you even fucking describe this?
Yeah. So if you start with the top left... So start with the top left tile in the set of 4 tiles, and just tell me, like, clockwise from top left going around, like, describe the sort of floral or plant patterns.
Okay, so the top left one is sort of like all long. So the flowers come out and they fork. They're in Y shapes, the petals, and then the leaves are oval. And then in the top right of that one, it's oval-shaped leaves, and then like, or petals, oval-shaped petals, and then leaves that kind of like come out and curve a little bit. The bottom right is
The feathers.
I guess, for lack of a better term, I don't know how to describe these. The rounded, I don't want to say like oval again, but I guess oval for lack of a better word, and then oval shaped leaves as well. And then the left side has just straight petals, again, sort of oval, but like longer. And then like a fern-like leaves coming out of it.
I'm wondering if we're looking at the same one, because you've described some things that look familiar on one of my panels, but I've got 2 panels, so I'm trying to figure out if you're talking about the panel that has each of the tiles has kind of like a 8-pointed star flower in the middle of them, or are you talking about the panel that has at the center of each one of them a kind of starburst radial pattern with like 16 little leaves around it?
So I'm looking at a 4x4 grid of this.
4x4. Okay, yours is way different than mine. Mine is 2x2. So maybe we're not yet at the point where we're going to understand how they correspond to each other.
Maybe not. Hey, you know that cube you got?
Yeah, I got a cube.
Okay, is your little globe thingy right by your staircase?
I mean, there's a globe by a staircase.
Sorry, your wizard ball.
Yeah, the wizard ball is right next to the staircase.
Put the cube to the left of that.
Done.
Okay, and now your globe should go on the table in the center of the room in front of the scales.
Done.
So that's all I got right now. Give me a second.
Okay, if you find any information about an hourglass, that would be my third held item I've got.
Okay, I got a better thing. Do you have a candelabra?
There are several candelabras in this room, yeah. One of them is 7-pointed with certain candles lit.
Alright, tell me which ones. Alright, so I'm facing the wizard orb. I'm in front of the table facing the wizard orb. Starting from left to right, tell me which ones are lit.
On, off, off, on, off, on. Something happened. I heard something. Oh, it gave me a book. I've got a book with the letter I on it.
Same.
Okay, so we're trying to make these rooms match. Maybe I can tell you where my paintings are located, and you can put paintings down in the correct spots?
I think that's exactly it. Give me a moment. I want to find that hourglass.
Okay.
My hyper-focused brain is stuck on that right now.
No, I think that's a good one, because we've almost got that one done. Oh, there was another thing. It was also a little record player. So if you find that, I think that's another item that needs to be placed.
Okay, I found the hourglass. At the top of the stairs, there's a bunch of bookcases. It is the bottom right bookcase. So there's 5.
Got it.
All the way on the right bottom shelf.
Got it. I still am going to need a record player placed somewhere.
So also up there, it's like if you were sitting at the desk up there in that green chair, it's on the table to the left of the desk.
That did something. Yep.
I have an S book.
Where did you find that S book? I heard a drawer, but I can't find it.
The chest behind the chair opened up.
Okay. You're absolutely right. That's exactly where I found it.
Okay, I'm gonna run around and grab all the paintings.
Alright, and I'll tell you exactly where each one goes. Oh, I think I found the third of my weird floral patterns, and I bet this is the one I was missing. So if everything's...
Where is your painting with letters on it?
Painting with letters? Oh, it's right by the door I came in on. So it's... if I'm standing at the wizard orb, facing away from it, it's like directly away from me.
Yeah, right to the left of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, I have bird with 2 beaks and a snail shell.
Bird with 2 beaks and a snail shell. Let me find it. Bird with 2 beaks and a snail shell is the one right on the left. Sorry, directly on the left as you get to the top of the stairs.
Okay, this one's gonna be hard. That kangaroo-looking thing has like a camel's head and a horn and a lion on the front of it and a snail shell.
Has a snail shell.
Like on its butt.
Okay, so that is on the easel. That is, if you're standing in front of the wizard orb, kind of look to your left. It's the easel that's right there.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, so again, similar to that one that you described to me, the kangaroo, and then like the one bird swan wing and the bird tail biting itself, but it has the snail hat.
Has the snail hat. Okay. I think the snail hat one you're describing is the one that's over the fireplace on the mantle.
Okay, and then that one you described. Same picture, no hat.
That one is on the floor to the left of the easel.
Okay, we have camel, lion stomach, and bird biting tail.
Top of the stairs, it's to the right of the two beaks.
Determined to go forward.
And then bird with a snail on its butt.
Over by the chest that had the S book in it.
Okay, interesting. I can't put that one there because that's a flower painting for me.
It shouldn't be behind it, it should be to the left of it.
Okay, two bird, lift it up.
You're damn right it did. Okay, so we're getting all the letters from that painting. Mine says Nepius, yours says, something.
Yeah, we're getting the other person's one because I have an N. Well, they both have N's.
Yeah, I think ours are anagrams, so I think we have the exact same letters. We're looking for 6 books. Okay, the next thing is almost certainly figuring out what's going on with this grandfather clock, because I have dials I can move on the right-hand side with a button at the bottom. I think I need to make mine match yours, and I think we're just not communicating it properly.
Alright, you know what I think? Set top dial to 4, middle dial to 6, bottom dial to 3.
That just makes us, you lose sound for me.
Yeah, same, I heard that. Oh, this one's just really not well communicated.
They lock you out of it for a few seconds, so you can't just, like, check to see whether or not you were off by 1.
Okay, so again, I'm going to try and dictate this again, just to see if it sparks any ideas in you. So, my top dial, if this was a clock, would have it has little red lines at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 1 o'clock. The middle one has 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, and 2. Bottom one has 11, 12, and 1.
That matches what I have. I just don't know what to set the dials to. So I have all the same markers, and I also have an arrow that I can set it to one of them.
This might be crazy. I think I'm barely seeing this. Set them all to 12.
Sorry, I hit the button too early. Don't take that as, we were wrong. Okay, that time I set them all correctly, and it was wrong.
So on my side, all the 12 o'clocks had little smudges on them. That would just be the texture.
Is there anything in this room that would indicate to us correct settings for those? Like, other than the smudges you thought you saw, there's like no indication to you what they should be set to?
No, like not. If there is, I'm gonna feel like an idiot for missing it.
No, I'm certain you're right. I was curious whether or not there was something whether or not I was misunderstanding you, I guess is my point.
Yeah, no. Oh, I found where we put the books, by the way.
I literally just found that as well. Alright, well, what's some other things we can adjust while we kind of let our brains cool down from that? Do we want to figure out what's going on with the magic orb here?
Yeah, so...
Do you have a crystal that you can interact with? Because I've never seen this crystal thing it's describing.
Yes, I have 5 of them all around the room.
Okay, so if I tell you when the orb is lit up, then you can touch one of the crystals, I guess?
I suppose, yeah, because mine never lights up.
Alright, mine's lighting right now.
Incorrect. Okay, wait, I think I might have an idea.
So, on my end, it flashes a little bit, like it kind of pulsates. I wonder if I really need to, like, dictate to you how it's pulsating.
Is it on now?
No, but hold on, and I'll tell you when it starts to pulsate again. Do I have some way to interact with it that makes it pulsate? Like, what causes it to pulsate? The book says, if it's not lit, don't touch it. When it's lit, touch it, and it will light up one of the crystals, and the thing will, one of the locks will release.
So keep an eye on your orb. I think I know what it is.
Okay, it's currently pulsating on, off, on. On, off, on, off, on. It's pulsating fast now, very fast.
This is hot and cold.
Okay, so, oh, I need to direct you to the correct one that makes it light up?
When I get close to the crystal that I need to touch, it pulsates really fast.
Okay, I will tell you when it starts to pulsate. It's pulsating very fast now. Alright, go find the next one, I'll tell you when I see it. Very fast. Very fast.
Now the question is, where's the last crystal for me? Because I don't...
It's starting to light up right now. I guess that's how you were supposed to find the last one if you didn't know where it was.
So the more confusing thing right now is that there is one more puzzle in here that we need to solve.
There's two more puzzles, and I know what both of them are. We haven't figured out how to solve them. They're the puzzles with the floral patterns that need to rotate.
Oh, right. So you have sets of 2?
So I have 3 paintings in this room. I can tell you exactly where they are if that helps us. One of them, let's start with the one that's on the stairs. For me, there's one on the stairs that is separated into a group, into 2 rows of 2 columns.
So 4x4.
2x2, but if there's 4 panels.
Yeah, 4 of them. So it's 4x4. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then each of those panels I'm able to rotate, and if we're talking about the same one right now, at the center of each one there's kind of like a sunflower with a radial sunburst of petals around it, like 16 of them.
Okay, so I need you to rotate the bottom 2 ones until the flowers on the left and right side match up.
Okay, I have done that. The left and right side both have, they have a round center with very long petals that go out to rounded tips, and there's kind of green in between them a little bit.
So left and right match and top and bottom match.
Currently, yes.
Good, you're done.
Okay. The center doesn't, though, right?
Correct.
Okay, great. Alright, so I'm looking now at the one that's over the chest that had the S book in it. It's at the very top of the stairs, back in the corner.
So the middle should match on this one, and top and bottom.
Can you describe the which flower's in the center for me?
Oh, right, yeah, you would need that. The one that has like 8 petals coming off of it. Not 8 petals, 8 leaves.
That isn't narrate. Can you describe it a little better? I don't think that's narrowing it down for me.
Okay, so it has a total of 8 leaves. It has sort of like a very tendrily petal system to it.
Okay, so it's got like 8 petals in the middle that are red, and then like these green, and then cyan fronds.
I guess I would call that, yeah, 8 leaves and many petals.
Okay, if this one's wrong, then we'll come back to this one. Let's go to the one that's down by the grandfather clock.
Okay, left and right should match, and they are the oval flower petals with the sort of, I guess it's a fern? Yeah, I think that's a fern is the type of leaf structure that is.
Okay, so the only one that I would really describe as a fern, I've put those on the left and the right matching.
Okay, do top and bottom also match?
They do, and I would describe their leaves as kind of looking like feathers.
Thank you. Yes, that's what it was. I couldn't fucking figure out how to describe that. All right, and then middle should not match.
No, it doesn't. The top and the bottom. So now we're looking at maybe the one that's up at the top of the stairs is the one that's maybe incorrect.
Also, just to double check, the petals on the bottom one, on that one next to the clock, are like Y's, right?
The petals on the... which one?
Sorry, the bottom half of the middle.
The petals on the bottom half of the middle, I would describe them as... yeah, there's kind of like yellow Y's over these long white oval petals.
Okay, dope. Now that you have said that, hey, you want to know another fun thing? I think our paintings are different colors.
Oh, okay, interesting. My room is really poorly lit, so it's really hard for me to tell... my room's really poorly lit, so it's very hard for me to tell certain details. So, like, when you describe really detailed things, it's very hard for me to see them.
As an aside, a thing that I literally did in the last room, and it maybe has been helping me a bunch, is I turned the brightness up.
Okay, you said that the one that's at the top of the stairs, the middle, actually matches all the way around?
Correct. It is, the middle, it has like many like sort of tendrily petals, and then it has it has 8 leaves with like the corners being bigger and the compass directionals being smaller. I should emphasize, because I realized I wasn't saying this, the completed flower is what it looks like. If you are just looking at one quadrant, it's one leaf and then like another like half a leaf and a half a leaf on the top and side.
Okay, I think I would say that we're looking at the same one. It's kind of like a big X over a smaller plus in the middle once you get it right.
Yes, so I've realized now the other side of this.
What's the other side of this?
Do your top and bottom match?
No, the top and the bottom are not the same flower.
No. When I say like the top, like it's the same left and right on the. How do I say this?
All four pieces that are making up the middle flower are the same type of flower. Yes.
I think you have to rotate it, because I think you're the thing that is wrong here is that your top and bottom, like that's what's wrong. Like this thing needs to be rotated.
Rotated how? I guess I'm just not following what this picture is supposed to look like.
So the bottom, like the middle bottom flower that I'm looking at is the petals are sort of like, if I describe that, like sort of like a, no, snake tongue wouldn't be good, but like,
No, like big, wide, dotted. It's sort of like a big, wide, spotted pattern. If you're talking about the very, very, very bottom of this painting.
Your flower?
The bottommost flower on the entire painting, it looks like it's just like these very wide leaves that have kind of spotted patterns on them.
I don't see spots at all. Wait.
Yeah, we might have some coloring differences. I wonder if maybe these don't have the same flowers on them, but we need to find the part that matches.
Maybe. Okay. So wait, your bottom thing has spotted leaves?
That's how I would describe it.
That should be in your middle.
Okay, so my middle flower is, it's got this sort of like very tendrily center to it, and then in the ordinal directions, in all the up left, top right, bottom right, it has these big wide leaves that have kind of a spotted pattern, and then the center, the just direct north, south, east, and west, those are basically the same spotted ones, but they're kind of smaller.
Okay, now that's correct.
Okay, so we need to figure out which one else is wrong, then. Maybe the one that's on the stairs is wrong? Is the center flower, the very middle of the whole painting, is that supposed to match all the way around?
No.
Okay, the bottom of it looks kind of like it's made up of flower stamens with some green leaves coming out of it. The top part looks like it's a bunch of, like, I don't know, gardenias or something on top of leaves. Does that sound right to you?
I don't know what a gardenia is.
It's like these little I'm thinking more like azaleas, but I'm not sure that's helping at this point.
In the middle, your bottom leaves, are they spotted?
No.
The top ones are spotted, aren't they?
No, the top ones weren't spotted. So the flowers that are against the far left and the far right side of the whole painting, they do match on the top and bottom, and they are the ones that have this sort of like dotted structure in the middle, and then these very long petals going all the way out quite a distance. Yo, Dire Dwarf, thanks for the raid.
Okay. Dotted structure with the long petals, that should be the top of the middle.
Okay, so the really, really long petals, they're easily the longest petals of all of them, is now the top part of my middle flower. What does the bottom part of my middle flower look like?
The one with the spotted leaves.
Sounds like we got it.
Okay, something opened.
Let me know when you find it, because I can't find it.
The painting next to the clock.
You're right. I think all that we have left now is the grandfather clock. So the actual clock face on mine seems like it's indicating 9 o'clock, right? I've got an hour hand going to 9, and then the 12 o'clock.
Yeah, same. I have 9, and then minute is on 12.
I've got, so in the center of the grandfather clock, there's obviously the pendulum going back and forth, but in the middle, there's these 3 bars kind of hanging down, with the leftmost being in kind of a middle setting, the middle one being at the low setting, and the right one being at a higher setting.
Correct. The counterbalance is there, and yes, correct.
Oh, it looks like when I turn the dials, it changes those counterbalances. So if you can describe to me in obscene detail what the counterbalances on yours look like, I might be able to match it.
Okay. Well, the one on the left is about, so if you look at the wood post on like the left and right, the top of the left bar starts right about where the wood sort of indents in.
Okay, I've got that. How about the middle and the right ones?
Middle is about, the best I can say is, I want to say like an inch lower. That's what my brain wants to say, so that's what I'm going with.
Okay, I can hear that.
And then the one all the way on the right is probably that same distance higher.
Okay, I kind of see what I'm trying to do here. I see that each of the dials seems to be moving an individual counterbalance as best as I can tell, so I'm going to see what I can do here.
Hey, my opinion is that this clock puzzle is bad.
Here's a question for you. How fast is your pendulum going?
Normal.
Okay, normal. Good answer. Because it seems like my middle dial isn't affecting the counterbalance, it's actually affecting the speed of the pendulum. So if I had to describe where my counterbalances are right now, and I've set them where I imagine yours should be, if what you described to me is right. So on the left, the wooden post that you described, it has basically a cap on either end. And my counterbalance on the left is lined up, the top of it is lined up with the bottom of that cap.
Correct.
Okay. The middle one is about, so if you look at the length of the counterbalance as being, you know, a full length, the middle one is about, let's say, a quarter lower. A quarter length of the counterbalance.
I would say, actually, I don't know if you can adjust it this much. I would say it's like a fifth.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, maybe I was overestimating. That seems about the same to me. And then the rightmost one is higher than the first one by roughly the same distance?
Yes.
My concern right now is that actually what I'm trying to set now is the speed of the pendulum. Because if I set this, if the middle dial is all the way to the left, the pendulum is absurdly slow. And if it's all the way to the right, it's absurdly fast. And so I'm trying to figure out what quote-unquote normal means.
So the best way I can actually think of doing this is I'm going to tap my desk to the rhythm. That's the best I got for you.
Okay, I think I may have the same speed, but unfortunately, and here's the real kicker, you're gonna love this, all of my dials are set to 12 o'clock, which was the idea we started with.
I am shrugging so hard right now. I have no fucking idea what they want us to do with this stupid puzzle.
I mean, it's not like I don't understand what I'm adjusting. I'm just not understanding how to, like, reconcile what's different between our rooms. Because the distances of the counterbalances seem as correct to me as I can imagine them getting, I'm gonna adjust the settings on the pendulum and see if I can get anywhere with that.
I'm quickly running around my room to see if there's anything hint-wise.
When I say it's a bridge distance smite, I swear to God, the pain I feel thinking about that. I mean, I understand what we're supposed to be doing right now. I just think it's not well articulated here. Okay, here's the most absurd question you're gonna get asked today. Can you describe the sound of the ticking clock to me? Because the top dial seems like it's actually adjusting the sound of the tick, and I'm gonna tell you what my four sound like in the best way I can. I'm just gonna do my best to describe a sound to you, just a sound of a tick. The first one is a very sharp, just really sharp click sound. The second one is the sound I would imagine like if you had a more modern alarm clock and the sound that a very thin metal hand moves. That's what it sounds like to me, the second setting. The third one has kind of like the sound of more of a hollow metal bar to me, perhaps a little more. And then the fourth one has this really deep, bassy kind of grandfather clock sound I would expect a little more. I'm very sorry.
Set it to 1. Dog, I don't fucking know. Like, what does this sound like? It sounds like a fucking clock.
I know, and the thing is, without you hearing what the other options are, it's very hard for you to tell the difference between all my absurd words.
Just try them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I tried 4 now, so I'm gonna try 2. That's the only one I haven't tried.
What? Okay, so what adjusts the pace?
The middle one adjusts
the bars.
So they all seem to have an effect on the bars, but they kind of have an arbitrary effect, so I'm starting to think that that's not what I need to focus on. It seems like, at first, as best as I can tell, the top one is controlling the sound of the click. Like just the normal tick, 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 tick. And then the middle one is adjusting the speed of the pendulum, so the speed of the click. And let me see if I can figure out a third thing that the third dial is doing.
The only thing I can think of, because it is happening, is it affecting how many times the cuckoo clock chimes. And if that's it, you're going for 2.
Okay, I've set it to the third setting, and I have not heard a cuckoo in a hot minute. I wonder if the third setting is cuckoo off. Okay, the first setting made it cuckoo twice, like back to back.
So what you're looking for is comes out, cuckoos, goes back in, comes out, cuckoos, goes back in.
Does the door stay open between the two cuckoos?
I believe so.
Okay, I might have the right setting. Oh, no, both of those settings seem to do that. Hold on. It's the sound of the cuckoo. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's my first one. It's just really a very simple whistle sound, like a slide whistle almost. The second one is... it's a... Hold on, sorry.
Looking for cuckoo, cuckoo.
Okay, but hear me out. The first one is a whistle with no bong sound. Like it doesn't have a gong sound with it. The second one is a whistle with a gong.
No gong.
Okay. Okay, I think we have the right setting for that one. Just gotta figure out the rest of it.
It sucks so much.
I'm trying the tick sounds because that's the one I feel like I'm just never going to be able to describe to you to my satisfaction.
Yeah, dog, go for it.
Because I think I've got the speed of the pendulum down. Can you, like, with, like, mouth sounds, not with tapping on your desk, like, play out the tempo of the pendulum for me?
Yeah, that is much smarter noise. Give me a second here. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, when you just described it to me, it sounded a little faster than what I had, but then I set it to the next setting. I think it's too fast now. Now I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Too fast.
Okay, my current setting is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that the right tempo?
Yeah, that's good. You got it.
Alright, I'm just trying all the tick sounds again, now that we've got a different setting. You said that the cuckoo clock does not have any sort of gong with it. My first setting is just whistle with nothing else with it. The second one is that same kind of whistle, but it also has like the gong sound that goes with it. And the third one is the a really high-pitched whistle with a light gong sound.
Give me a sec. Yeah, it's just a whistle. It's just like it cuckoos and that's it.
Okay, if you hear it again and you think you're hearing any clock sound otherwise, let me know.
There's like clicking. There's like a mechanical clicking noise, but it sounds like almost like it has to wind the thing back in. You know, that kind of thing.
When it gives me control again, I'm gonna listen to them again and see if that sounds like that. Yeah, when I have it to the first setting, the one that I described as just whistle, I swear to God, the clock gets muted entirely. It's just the sound of the whistle and nothing else. But I think that's a good, I think you're giving me good information. Like, it just sounds like the sound of the clock winding it back in. So, I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna try the other settings for the ticking sound.
Yeah, go for it, man. I think this is easily the worst puzzle in this whole fucking game.
This is frankly not an ideal puzzle. I'm sorry. I can't defend this one. This whole game is fantastic. I can't defend this one. Okay, I think I've tried all the ticking sounds, so I feel I must be missing something else.
I'm gonna shit my dude.
Fortunately, the one that's most likely to be hard to zero in on because it has 6 settings is the tempo one, and I feel confident that we're both competent enough to describe tempo to each other.
I am massaging the clock to see if there's anything I can interact with.
Yeah, and this is really, really annoying. I don't think I'm bad at this. I think that this is just like either poorly described or like.
Hey, remember last week when we mentioned Gear Hell to Ty and Emily, and they thought, oh my god.
Okay, so you were right. I second guessed you, and I maybe made it take longer. I have no idea, but I second guessed you on the sound of the whistle. But you're absolutely right. It was the whistle that has like no noise to it. What are your letters? Mine is Nepius. That's I think the order you need to put your books in is Nepius. Nepias. What are your letters?
I have yours written down, so I'll put it in when I get a second. ESPIAN.
Okay, I put in your letters.
Oh my fucking god.
You know what's super cool is not being in this fucking room anymore. That room would have been a masterpiece if it hadn't been for that fucking clock puzzle.
That clock puzzle is so outrageously bad.
Alright, I'm missing one shard to put into this machine I just found.
There's a man singing to me.
Okay, I found a book that has some instructions.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to stay focused on this puzzle with this fucking nerd singing at me.
Are you waiting for something, or you want me to go ahead and start telling you things I'm seeing around me?
But dude, I have like a bunch of slight variations on plants and mushrooms and what have you, and then what looks like a cross-reference alchemy board that gets to the Philosopher's Stone.
I'm seeing things that are kind of similar to that. So I've got a forge. I've got some machines that I can place objects in, and they can either, it looks like either combine them or separate them. And then I've got this wheel of potions with pictures on them so I can identify them. And a book that tells me that if you mix together a blue shard, a half a blue shard, and a half an orange shard, you get a red shard, and I assume that's desirable. I've also got a book that gives me basically a large one-page reference that matches two-letter identifiers to extremely obnoxiously long names. Like PT matches Parazeoborate. Say that again, I think I was talking during you.
I have the extremely obnoxiously long names.
Okay, I can match those up with letters if you tell me a name I need to look up.
Okay, so let's start left to right, and also, ooh, fun! One of these is crossed out.
I have no notion of a left and right, I just have a book that's a reference.
Oh, well, this is interesting. So I have a chalkboard, like I said, the recipe for the Philosopher's Stone here, the red gemerald, which has those two-letter abbreviations. So probably what has to happen here is you need to use your forge to forge together these things in order to reach the Philosopher's Stone. let's start with FB.
FB is Fung Hero Borate.
Fung here. Okay.
Hiro.
Oh god, there's more of these. Fung Hero Borate.
Correct. Fung Hero Hiro Borate Borate.
Okay, so that one looks like a mushroom-ass mushroom, singular. One big mushroom.
Does it have a red cap with like a white bottom to it?
My dude, I have no colors. I have black and white.
Does it look like kind of a triangular shape to that mushroom, or is it more mushroom shaped?
Triangular shape.
Okay, that is my red potion.
So slap that in ingredient 1.
Done.
Time, by the way, for us.
Time.
Hey, so I'm gonna mute real quickly here for a hot second. Yo, that fucking clock puzzle sucks ass.
It was hard. Yeah, the clock puzzle took us a really long time.
Yeah, that's
That
dog
clock
shit.
puzzle
That's a
was
dog
so
shit
rough.
puzzle. That's a
Yeah,
dog
we
shit
just
puzzle.
got out of that room.
Yeah, oh.
It took
It
us
took us a while.
It took us a half hour to get out of Potion Room again because we had to do all the puzzles for Potion Room, even though we knew what we were doing.
Yeah, it took us a really long time to get out of the room we were in as well, even without repeating puzzles, just because the clock and the flower paintings were a real big issue for us.
Those were the last 2 we got done as well. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're going back to Alchemy to create the Philosopher's Stone here.
Good luck.
Okay, Godspeed.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got potion number 1 in, the regular ass mushroom. What's the next thing I need?
Sorry, I forgot to hit my button here. I've been talking without stuff. We need PJ, which I think is probably going to be one of your crabs.
Okay, so PJ is Parazeophilzorate.
Okay, that's the one that looks like a hermit crab, but like not the one that is really stuck up in its shell, the one that's standing up and you can see all of its legs.
I don't have the other thing you're describing, so I'm just going to assume that this is the one.
I guess I can describe it a little bit better. It's
This gave me sort of a mandrake root kind of thing.
angular shape to it. It doesn't have the one of the other ones has like a flower on it. The other one looks more like a crab.
Okay, well, I have this one. I mixed those two things you just described together, and it gave me sort of a carrot-looking mandrake root potion.
Okay, that one should be OT.
Okay, Ty, I think we can talk in here now without it, like...
Let's move to
authenticity.
Lil Hangout.
Yeah, we're...
Okay, so OT is Oxymura toroxis. Oxymura toroxis.
Okay, yes, I see your mandrake boy. Okay. Let me look at the alchemy board here. Okay, that's gonna be your ingredient 1 for the next step. Next, you need PA.
I'll go get her. PA is Pristoxiophilzorate.
Pristoxiophilzorate. How to fucking describe this? It looks like a bunch of pears on a vine with 2 big leaves.
Got it.
I slapped those together. That should be your first of 3 ingredients for the Philosopher's Stone.
Yep, I've got OH. It's just a bottle that says OH on it.
Yep, OH. Now set that aside somewhere in your inventory. Next, we need PO.
PO is Primoxio Felixo. Prison colon Enstein Chusel.
Primoxio Felixo.
Correct.
Okay, this is like the best way I can describe this is it looks like a dandelion, but okay, so it's got like 2 roots, and then when the roots come together, it splits off into two stems.
Okay, so it's a dandelion that has 2 leaves and 2 stems. It kind of like looks like a dude dancing.
Yeah, I would say that.
Cool, got it. That's number 1.
Okay, and then we need FA.
FA is Funghiri Barracks.
Alright, so that's a mushroom. Where are my mushrooms at? Okay, give me that one again.
Funghiri Barracks.
Right. Funghiri Barracks?
Yeah, Barracks.
Okay, this looks like many mushrooms coming out of a singular stock. There's like a lot of big ones, there's a lot of tiny ones.
If someone made a birthday cake out of mushrooms, it's like a 3-tier birthday cake.
No, not the 3-tier one. The one that's like got a really thick middle part, and then there's like, the best way I can describe this is like there's like 20 mushrooms coming out of this singular thing.
I'm actually not seeing that here. Is that something that I need to generate by separating out 2 other things, or separating something?
That's a good question. That's not on my list.
It's not this one, you said. It's like a bunch of mushrooms coming out of the same stem? It's not a plant, you're describing a mushroom, right?
Correct.
I at least don't have that bottle in this bottle catcher. Maybe there's like a bottle sitting around the room somewhere I'm missing?
I'm gonna run around real quick and see if there's any more information. Do you have DL?
I can tell you what it is in the book. DL is, yeah, it's Delpho Logiscate.
Hey, we can skip the first step. Alright, so Delphio Logiscate is your step 1.
Okay. Alright, so what is, so what do I need to do? Delpho Logiscate is what?
That's your ingredient 1. Ingredient 2 is going to be PL.
So what is Delpho Logiscate? Like, what's the picture corresponding to it?
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Okay, so it's 2 base. This one looks like a guy dancing, but it's not splitting. It looks like the bulb has a head, and then it has a bunch of things coming off. It's got 2 leaves, two roots. The stem doesn't split, and then like the bulb almost looks like it has a face.
Okay, I think that's the one I was describing before. So we're actually in business. So what's next?
Oh shit! I just realized. Okay, yeah, I realized something. We'll come back to this. All right, so PL is our next one.
Prestaxio luoborate.
Pistaxio. Can I get the rest of it?
Pistaxio luoborate. That startled me. He was so loud. It startled me.
I have that.
I don't have any other instructions that make it clear to me what I can do with those words. Like, these words are meaningless to me until you make sense of them, so.
Yeah, so... Pistaxio luoborate isn't on any of my diagrams here, which makes me guess that has to be split off from something else. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I want you to take that DL that you have there.
Which one's... Oh,
break
yeah.
that down to its base components.
Okay, let me see what happens when I throw that in there. Okay, that made two things for me. It made a flower with 2 stems out of the same set of roots and a fucking ton of mushrooms.
So your fucking ton of mushrooms right there, that's PO. Keep that one. Make a note of that. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Okay, so that's Primaxio flexo.
No. The fuck ton of mushrooms is that's Funghiri Barracks.
Oh, that's FA. Got it.
Yeah, that is FA. PO is your two thing.
Okay, so I've got basically like 2 daisies, 2 dandelions coming out of the same set of roots, but they're basically like just 2 dandelions next to each other.
Correct. Okay, so your 2 dandelions, and that's PO. We need to also break that down to its base components.
You got it, boss. Alright, I've got PL now, and I've also got this sort of like, very... Sorry. It's like a mandrake root. It is like a carrot, but it's white, and it has 3 leaves coming out of its top that are kind of flopped over to the side.
Okay, that's Oxymorexirrhos.
OX.
Oris.
Okay, so what should I mix?
Okay, so you got your PL now, right? Alright, so PL, again, which is Mandrake, 2 leaves, dancing.
I have a bottle that's just PL. Like, it literally just says the letters PL on it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. DL is your bulb with the 2 leaves and the 2 roots. The thing that you started all of this breaking down stuff with.
Okay.
Combine that and PL.
Alright, trying that out, hold on. That has given me, basically a biblical angel with no wings. It's just a mess. It's a fucking mess. It's like a tornado with eyes.
Okay, that should be OL. What's OL?
OL is oxyluroborate.
Got it. All right, that is ingredient 2 for the Philosopher's Stone. So you got OH and many eyes. I feel pretty good that I am figuring this out in a pretty solid way. Okay, so you still have OX, which...
I tried to mix OH and the god-awful abomination, and it just gave me the bottles back. I didn't get anything.
Philosopher's Stone is 3 ingredients.
I don't have a place to put 3 ingredients.
Well, then you're gonna learn. Anyway, let's get your third ingredient at the very least, and then we can solve it from there.
Oh, I found out where the three ingredients go. Okay, what's my next ingredient, boss?
Okay. There's gonna be a lot of, you still have that OX, right?
Can you describe the picture for it?
Can you describe what OX is?
That is Oxymorexosaurus. Is that the fucking lot of, mushrooms?
No, that's Fungarex. Oxymorexosaurus. Morexis. Okay, that is the that's the carrot with the 3 stems, right?
I got him still, yeah.
Okay, dope. So that's not where we're starting. Find me PE.
PE is Pristaxiphorex.
There we go. Okay. Pristaxiphorex. Okay, so this is like these weird sort of like 2-tier fruits with an X on the bottom, and they're all kind of on a vine, and
Got it.
okay. And then we need FR.
FR is Funghiri bramis.
That's 3 mushroom.
3-tier mushroom, got it. So mix those 2?
Yes, and that should give you PB.
Okay, I've gotten... You called it PB. It looks to me like a clam with a crab inside.
If that is para-zero-borate.
Okay, yeah, I've got a bottle that has a picture of a crab with, like, a clamshell with a crab inside, and that's all I know about it. PB is paraxyroborate.
Good. Slam crab and OX together.
OX is the turnip with the 3 leaves.
Yes.
That has given me a, well, I mean, you don't have colors, right? It looks kind of like a turnip with arms and legs and 2 leaves, one on either side of the top of its head.
Is that
what?
It should be AM, which is Aleomigin.
I don't see an AM on my list.
I'm gonna guess that's what it is, because that one starts with an A and has an M in there, and I think by the naming scheme that is the only one that has an A, so that has to be it. Okay, what the fuck was DL again? I believe that is the angry dancing bulb man.
Well, DL I don't have in my hand. You said that's the one with the dancing flower.
Correct.
Okay, so what do I need to do with him?
Deconstruct that one again.
Got it. Heading that way. Sorry, this is all around a giant table. I've got another bottle of the fuck ton of mushrooms, and I've now got the 2 dandelions based at the, or connected at the base.
One moment. Okay, slam your turnip and your dandelion together.
I've gotten a bottle labeled PF.
Okay, in your 3 combiner, OH, PF, and the angel potato.
Okay, that has given me a 3rd shard, and I have a place that I needed to place a 3rd shard, so I'm gonna go there.
I eagerly await this.
I'm in cutscene world. Yo, sick rock.
Oh, yes. The Soul Stone restored. You've done it. Naught but flesh may hold the stone until presented before the throne. You played your part brilliantly, mortal. Now it's time for you to exit the stage. This is all I require now. For tonight, my king, once I bind you, I will end our curse. Unfortunately for that, my caged friend, well, I am in need of your soul. The moon is almost at her highest position. The hour draws near. Tick tock, tick tock.
I'm the Joker, baby! I live inside of a cage now.
Hey man, I'm just here for the puzzles. I don't need this shit.
Okay, I live inside of a murder cage now, so, if you're expecting me to interact with anything to help you, no.
I'm in a cellar. Give me a moment.
I can't believe all you gotta do is invent one Philosopher's Stone and you get put in a cage by the Joker. You were making the cage go down. Hey, I'm out of the cage.
Yep. What is making that noise?
Okay, I've got a button I can interact with that rotates some knights to just rotate some knights. Hell yeah. I've got a bunch of suits of armor in front of different colored and patterned banners, and I can make them all rotate at the same time. So if you have any indication that some should be looking at their banner and some shouldn't, you hit me up.
So I got, like, no fucking idea. Oh, there. Okay, so I got green checkered, and, I have the knights, and, okay, the banners are sometimes lighting up and they're sometimes not. I think they're lighting up when you're standing in front of them. Go to green checkered.
Okay, I have done that. I can also move my banner out of the way of the window that's behind it.
Yeah, do that.
I have done that for the green checkered one. I have not done that for any of the others.
Alright, hold it, because I have to fucking run between two rooms. This part could be a little better.
This suit of armor has a negative ass. If you are cheeked up and you try to climb into the suit of armor, that is a no-go.
Okay, so that one that you just pulled the banner away from, that is yellow with stripes for me over here.
Do you see another one? I just moved the one yellow with stripes.
That one is blue with wavies. Also, that's the... Okay, so I should have described what I have here. I have suits of armor. I just got...
Did you mean to stop holding down the talk button?
Ah, thank you. Sorry, my brain is starting to go. So I have... Let me describe what I have. I have, on my side, the banners and the suits of armor. They're standing between the banners. When you move away your banners, which do not correspond in any way, then I can see what color the banners are that I am looking at. Each one of my knights is on a pedestal, and underneath him is an arrow that I can turn to either point left or right. Except for the one that is yellow wavy for you. That one has a broken handle, can only point right.
It's not obvious to me what the left and the right correspond to in that regard. So you said that the left and the right correspond directly to each suit of armor. There's a suit of armor, and each one has a left and a right.
So there's a suit of armor, and they're on a pedestal, and on that pedestal is a left or right arrow, and when I pull the switch in front of it, I can make the arrow switch to the other side.
So I've got a bunch of suits of armor all on pedestals in front of colored banners, and when I press a button, they all rotate, it looks like, they all rotate 90 degrees in one or the other. Oh my god, I've got it. Okay, so you're supposed to change the direction behind it so that I can make it rotate in the direction I need it to.
And they don't correspond to the one that you're revealing the banner for. That is okay. So here's the thing. Okay, reveal the yellow wavy. Okay, blue with you know, up and down lines, you know, triangles. I don't know what the fuck. Blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue will always rotate to the right. That is the broken switch. I can't change that.
And that matches up with what I'm seeing, because when I press the button, he always rotates to his right.
Okay, so we need to find a solve state here.
I think a clock is counting down. I think we're on a definite timer here.
Okay, do we want to start solving the rest of this?
Yeah, let's fucking go for it. So if you, so I'm going to move the green banner, and you said that corresponds to yellow. What direction is the arrow corresponding to the yellow for you?
It's currently pointing right.
And when I press the button, the one that's in front of the yellow does turn right, in fact. Am I trying to get them all to face in the middle? I think I am. That's, I think, what I want.
Let me know when you want me to run to the other side and figure out what's going on over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a different banner out of the way, and I want you to tell me what color that corresponds to for you. I'm not sure how that's helpful, though, right? Like, what does my banner have to do with shit? If they don't correspond to your banners, and you have an indication of arrows matching with colors, that seems like that should be sufficient, right?
So that one that you moved just then, that's green, and he's also pointing to the right.
Okay, so what I've confirmed just now is that correctly, that does indicate the color of the actual knight that's in front of that one. So green is turning to the right, while the banner that I moved is turning to the left. So that, I figured out that correspondence. I need yellow to, for just a moment, I need it to flip to the other direction.
Hey, I think I actually figured out what the solution here is.
Okay.
Would you say your pedestals have a front, forward, back, left?
I mean, they're like little staircase platforms on the back of them, and on the front of there's a definite front of it. There's a side of it that I would consider is looking at the front of it.
Okay, because move. God, I don't know what color this is, but move a banner for me. Okay, red is facing to the right. If I am looking at him, he is facing to the right.
Are you looking through a window or something?
No, I'm looking at the one that's on my pedestal.
So I'm not just trying to get them all to face the center. I'm trying to get them to face specific orientations.
Correct.
Okay, well I have the red one facing the right direction right now, to the exclusion of the others being correct, almost certainly.
Yeah, so let's get the other ones.
The problem is that this is going to be more complex, because my one button that I have to interact with everything turns them all simultaneously. So red is correct right now, but it'll be wrong as soon as I press the button.
Oh, trust me, my dude, I know.
Okay, good. Can you tell me what the story about blue is? You may have to go back to the previous room.
Can you get the one that was to the right of my red one, so I don't have, to the left of it, so I don't have to run all the way back? Next one over. Okay, so green is facing forward.
Okay, green is facing forward, and red is facing to the right, you said.
Like, if I'm looking at his pedestal, he is looking to the right of the front. So it would be his left.
When you say that, you're talking about the red one, right?
Yes. Okay, if you want to start looking at the other side of the room.
Yep, I'm just writing these down real quick.
Okay, so blue is looking to the back of his pedestal. And the last one, which I think is green, is also facing forward.
Wait, green is front? The one I don't know yet is yellow.
Sorry, that was probably... yeah, yellow. Yellow is facing forward, sorry.
Okay, cool. So I now know what orientation I need them all to be. Alright, let me think for just a moment. Can you switch the direction on yellow? It doesn't matter to me what direction it was.
Done.
Can you switch it back now?
Done.
Okay, I've got green and yellow both facing forward. Now I just need to get red and blue into position. Can you get green and yellow? Can you flip their direction really quickly? Both of them.
Oh, Memento, I didn't think you would need me to switch yellow again. And open up a curtain on the other side because I don't know which one green is. Get my steps in with this puzzle.
Let me explain to you what I'm trying to do. Basically, if I get each piece into position, I'm trying to identify one piece that's like 2 steps from being right. And so I can hit the button once to unset it and hit it again to set it back into position. And that'll get the other piece that I want to get into the correct position. So I'm getting you to flip green and yellow and then flip it back.
And yellow have been switched.
Okay, now I need you to flip them back. And if you do that, then I can get 3 of them into position.
Working on it.
Oh, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work at all. Fuck.
Go for it.
Okay. A little bit annoying, but I need you... Everyone but blue, because obviously you can't change blue. Everyone but blue, I need you to flip.
Give me a second.
I think this will be the last thing.
Should be good.
It's almost time. Yes, it's all. You will not stop me from lifting this curse.
You will not touch them, worm.
Oh, damn, he's a worm? He's looking really good for a worm.
Shatter your magic switch.
You must find a way in. He cannot be allowed to end my father's curse, for we would all cease to exist.
So, it was you who did these towers all these years.
What do you mean?
Are you still in a cutscene?
No, I'm out.
Okay, I've got some banners around the room that give me some information. They just tell me things. And I can read them to you, I don't know what they mean.
Alright, I got those too.
You haven't
I see the dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side. I have the knight closest to the king's left side wields the sword. And the deer cannot be found at either end. The axe-wielding knight is somewhere in his right-hand side.
Okay, do you see the knights at the other end?
Yeah, I got 4 knights right in front. Hey, I see you behind them. I see you right behind them.
Okay, so the knights on both ends do not wield hammers.
I am not the same rogue you knew in life, my lady.
Okay, so I took all their weapons away from them. So the hammers go in the middle ones. The dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side. What the fuck is a dragon?
So I have shields on the back with animals.
The deer cannot be found at either end. The axe-wielding knight is somewhere to his right-hand side.
Yeah, give me a moment. The boar has a mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side. Hammer-wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side.
Okay, so you're trying... Okay, I got it. I got it.
At both ends do not wield hammers.
Okay, I understand what's happening here. You need to rearrange the shields, I need to rearrange the weapons, got it. The dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side. So, over here on this side, one of these two is the dragon. I don't know which one, we gotta figure that out.
Wait, which side is the left of the king?
The direction you're facing is the direction he's facing, so his left is your left.
I think I'm correct.
You think you're correct right now?
Yes.
Okay, so the deer is not on one of the endpoints, and the dragon is on his left-hand side?
Correct. And also, the phoenix, right here, if you can see me jumping up and down, has a mace in his hand, correct?
He does now.
Okay, and then that is to the deer's right, and the boar has a mace-wielding knight, the boar being all the way on the end here, to its...
Okay, what weapon am I supposed to give this guy over here?
in the center, too, because maces can't be on the ends, and swords go on the ends, I guess?
No, the sword is the closest on the king's left-hand side.
I don't know what goes on the left and right side, then.
I'm wrong about the hammer.
We'll break your barrier.
I won't let you.
Hammer! This is a mace. Phoenix here. Phoenix here needs a hammer, not a mace. There you go.
Friends, you have done so much.
Yeah, we're the best.
Soulstone must receive a soul. Sacrifice one and I will save the other. Let this be our covenant. Now choose quickly. He will soon break my barrier.
No! Dibs! I called dibs. I called dibs! You saw me call dibs. I called dibs!
That ruled.
I called dibs!
I was already holding the button down.
It's fucked up, man. Could you hear me calling dibs? I called it!
Not till the end.
Fuck.
I heard the dibs as the dagger was going in. That's fucked up. That's fucked up that one of the players
Congrats.
has to
Team.
decide that.
Well played.
I called dibs.
You did call dibs, but Newbie also had the knife. He gets to choose.
That's fucked up, man.
So, as far as we know, there's no way to get both people out in this one. So
Straight
the two
up.
endings are who you stab. Yeah. So how'd it go for you overall? It sounds like y'all got stuck on the clock for a good bit of time.
I think we did generally a really good job. Newbie, you're still muted on this side. I think we did generally a good
so there's a
job.
problem with that off.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess I can just end the credits so that we don't.
You can, yeah. You can just close out the game if you need to.
Yeah,
Or
let's.
just mute the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Whatever
yeah,
works.
that's the smart move. Ty here has been doing this for a while.
Yeah, it ain't my first rodeo. So yeah, where'd you end up getting
Well,
what'd you get in the-
Aside from potion room being actually pretty long and us having to do mostly the entirety of potion room a second time.
I knew we would have to redo potion room. I wasn't expecting us to also have to do pipes before it again.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you
Yeah.
have to do the pipes.
You have to do
Okay.
pipes, you have to do
Potion wasn't
water.
too bad.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, all
You have
of
to do
it.
the entirety.
So for us, I think the two main things we ran into, the clock is a trash puzzle for trash people.
I hate that
And,
clock. I hate that fucking clock.
Yeah, I don't
So
know if y'all...
what'd you get stuck on the clock?
So I don't know if
Everything.
y'all found like a clever way to solve it, but so, you know, once I realized that each of the dial was changing like a quality of the clock, I started trying to like communicate to Newbie what sounds were happening and shit, and it was, ooh, that was a rough space to live in.
Ty was just like, man, it is a traditional cuckoo clock noise, and I'm like, man, these are all pretty solid.
Yeah, I like literally did my best impersonation of it through the mic multiple times. Like that's how we had to get the timing too. The timing I literally went.
The timing we were one and done.
The timing was free. Yeah, we had the timing figured out, but like I was like, okay, you have to understand the first setting is just the cuckoo whistle. The second one is the cuckoo whistle and a gong, and the third one's a cuckoo whistle with clockwork sound. And Newbie was right. Like, Newbie called it. Newbie was like, it's just a whistle. There's no other sound. And I couldn't find the right setting, so I was like, well, I'll try something else. But Newbie was right the first time about that one. I fucked that one up for a while. And the other thing we struggled with was communicating the flowers on the panels to each other. Surprisingly challenging.
Super hard. Yeah, Emily and I got like... I think we got 2 of them correct basically right away, but then we had to go revisit the first one like 3 times.
Yeah, same. We had to revisit a couple of them a lot.
Yeah,
it's just, I think they're like, the other thing was realizing about halfway through that puzzle, I think they're different colors.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was communicating them color-wise, and it took us to, like, the third painting that Newbie's like, hey, just so you know, I'm pretty sure our colors do not match.
We were communicating based on petal shapes.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to do as well. Every other puzzle in that room we fired out like real fast.
Yeah.
Nothing else was too bad.
Oh my god, the alchemy stone room. The thing we got stuck on for ages was Emily had mentioned being able to split stuff, and she had tried to split something right away and got diddly squat. So we assumed like, okay, you can't split the base materials. But later on, we went through and like listed and got like the 2-letter codes down for everything. And I realized one of them was higher up on like the chain. And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. So like just immediately. And then as soon as Emily split that. Yeah. As soon as Emily split that, it was like bam, 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 right down the middle. Done.
So what happened for us is we started on the left and we made left ingredient completely fine. We went in the middle and I went, hey, do you have the fractal mushroom? And Oth was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And
it took us a while to get fully like how much the other people were missing as far as like information.
So Newbie didn't realize that I had like none of that information. I had a book that told me what letters corresponded to words, and that was it. And I was like, Newbie, you are on your own for this.
So here's a fun thing, Oth, that I never actually explained. There was a part of that, and I'm pretty sure that's what ended up being the fractal mushroom. There was a part of the diagram that I had that was completely smudged out.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one in particular, and what it is you have to... The way you figure it out is by splitting up the thing that was, I think we called it an angry bell sprout, that split into like the 2-headed daisy.
That was our
2-headed daisy splits into 2 things, and then one of them is literally like just a bottle that's... Or no, one of them is the weird potato. With a million eyes, and the other one is the
weird potato with a million eyes is the thing that we had to.
I didn't mean to fuck Newbie up, but I described that initially as a wingless biblical angel. And I potato. Yes. Because it was just a fucking nightmare of eyes.
It didn't fuck me up that much. I immediately was looking at the books and saw the mini-eyed potato, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Newbie's just looking at this like, Off is just like, I made a behelit.
Is that good?
At the end, though, we really knocked it out really fast, though. From the last room, I figured out how to get the night path. I mean, I made Newbie do a lot of walking, but I
don't like that puzzle for how much the person doing the switches has to fucking run.
Much. Yeah, that.
But we made it through that real fast, though.
We made it in one shot. I don't know
same.
how fast it was. Like Emily got a little. We collectively got a little bit lucky, but Emily like kind of was just like fiddling with the puzzle and just happened to land it a little earlier. Like you were on the right track, right?
I was on the right track. Yeah, I was like one or two. I hadn't actually looked at two of the statues, and I'd accidentally gotten them correct.
Yeah, based on the amount we had to redo, and based on how close this was, I think if we hadn't been asked to redo so much at the beginning of this session, that this might have been a little closer. Yeah. I think y'all would have still won just from our position. Someone in the audience
is going to do the math.
So I think my favorite room, because of how much interaction there actually is between the players, and I actually like most of the puzzles, is actually that fucked up room where you have to kind of make them match, except for that clock. That clock can fucking eat shit.
Yeah, that was such a cool room. Like, once we figured out it was just us making the room match, it was a really fascinating room just finding all the puzzles.
The one that
except
took
the
us
hot
a
and
day,
cold.
the one that required, I was going to say the one that required, like literally that was the one that I got by thinking about it over the week. Because there was like a realization I had from last time.
Oh, I got that.
Oh, Emily was calling out those lighting up before I was touching them. Right. And then as soon as I thought about that, I was like, oh, I know exactly what we have to do.
It took us probably about 3 minutes. Or I'd say I'd give us a reasonable 3 minutes. It took us to figure out that it was actually hot cold. But Newbie figured it out pretty quickly. He realized that it was flashing faster when he was getting closer to one of them.
So what I also realized was I think it randomizes every time you get it wrong. And I was mashing the one by the entrance, and then it randomly turned on, and I'm like, huh. And then I ran over to the one by the next thing, and that one shut it all down. I'm like, all right, well, that one by the entrance is the first one, so I'll go back and mash that one again. And that one turned on, and then I ran back to the second one again, and that one turned on immediately. I got lucky. And then I went to the third one, and that shut them all off. So I realized, okay, there's a randomized pattern going on here. So these have to be pressed in a certain order. And then when that was right at the start. And then when we realized that the rooms were connected, like, Alt has to tell me the order by some way. And then Alt was like, hey, this is blinking. Okay, now it's blinking really fast. I was like, it's not cold.
Cool puzzles. There was a lot of really cool stuff in here. The pipes one, I feel like, was too fiddly. Like, it ultimately was a cool puzzle, but, like, it involved a lot of, like, I'm sending this through 3. Oh, you're sending it through 4? Can you stop sending it through 4? Okay, thanks for not sending it through 4.
Yeah. The bridge, I think, was the one I didn't like too much.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It was just a little too punishing, and it was largely one person with the controls for the entirety of the puzzle was the biggest issue.
I think that is a huge sore point for that one. Mine that I felt was too tedious was the Minecart Puzzle.
I really like the Minecart Puzzle, honestly.
No, do you mean like the elevators. The potion?
No, the elevators.
Oh, the elevators. The elevators, I had a mental map of where Ty was doing. Yeah, no, that was one where I felt like I shined.
Yeah, it just felt tedious.
I can't construct spaces in my head, so I just kept saying, here's a symbol I'm at, tell me to press the button or not. And then she would say yes, and I would go, very good, button pressed, ma'am.
Like I said,
we got to the exit.
I think the best.
Hey, sometimes the right answer is shutting the hell up and admitting your partner